Hello, hello, my beautiful Taurus, my bulls. This is your general tarot and oracle card forecast for the week of May the 11th to the 17th. Let's see what your download message is and the theme to your reading this week. You've got leadership. Let's see what your tarot cards have to say about this week. What do you need to see, know, and expect? Let's see as you navigate through yet again another week. Let's see what we've got. Can you believe it? Saying we're going through this month of May so quickly. All right, let's see what we have for my beautiful Taurus. Your first card coming in is the King of Pentacles, followed by the Three of Pentacles and the Five of Swords, the Two of Pentacles, the Three of Swords, and the Seven of Cups. Center position, beautiful. Ten of Pentacles. You've got the Knight of Swords, and you've got the Queen of Wands. You've got the Devil, got Justice, and the Ace of Pentacles, followed by the Five of Cups, the Ten of Swords, and the Queen of Swords. All right. So stepping up to the plate, being your own boss, having control over your own choices and decisions right now. You're going to be in a leadership role. Don't be afraid to get up on your podium, teach, preach, and convey wisdom to other people about who you are and what you're capable of doing and your gifts that you have. You're stepping up. Maybe some of you are going to get a promotion or a new job description. Maybe some of you are going to show leadership qualities in your own business. Maybe you're going to be having board meetings and getting together with people at work, at your place of work, where you're able to step up and be a leader for them. Coming in with your first card, your life and career, you've been given the card Many Choices, and it says you have options even if you don't see them right now. Get creative and look around. They want us to pull another card for this one to see what option is your best. So let's see. I like it when they want us to do that. So let's see what we've got here. What's the other card you've got? Courage. All right, so let's see how we can apply this. Ask what you are afraid of so you can overcome what's holding you back. There are leadership opportunities for the taking. Look at that. Yeah. Thank you, Spirit. So definitely you're making choices to move forward. You may have been given an opportunity to take on a leadership role, and maybe you're thinking about it and how you're going to work that in and preparing for that. It's beautiful. Don't be afraid. You've got everything that you need to step forward and do this. Okay. Now, coming in with that, you have the Five of Swords, you have the Three of Pentacles, and you have the King of Pentacles. So if you're being kind of coerced into becoming somebody's sparring partner, think about it. Think about the risks and the consequences of getting involved in an argument or in a debate or in a battle with somebody. It's a no-win situation. You're right. You know you're right, but is it the time and the right battle for you to step into? Think about that. Weigh your options before you jump in. Three of Pentacles, here you are, the leadership, standing on your podium, teaching, preaching, and conveying information to other people. This is teamwork. This is about collaborating with others, everybody working for the same goals of success. Don't be afraid to step up and tell and let everybody know who you are and what you're made of and your talents therein. This is a card of teamwork is dream work, working together with others in collaboration this week. King of Pentacles, yes, you've got the Midas touch. This is a card of being able to land on your feet and come up smelling like a rose. Any doors of opportunity, lift your chin, square your shoulders, and walk through with confidence. There could be opportunities and proposals coming your way or of commitment. This is also telling me that you could be dealing with somebody who, dealing with banks or lending and loaning institutions of some sort. I do not see money will be a problem this week. Coming in your focus part of the reading, you have been given the Spiral, and it is your career and money card. And it says, out of control, climbing the ladder, upward trend. Your career could involve revisiting a job, a promotion, and being in the right connections. So I think, you're stepping up into a leadership role. Some of you, you might be getting a promotion and you will have a more supervisory position. Others, and it's happening fast, I think, it is very quickly. And others, I think, will be stepping up and doing their own thing. You're climbing the ladder, and it can get you dizzy at times, especially if you're constantly looking up. Be aware of where you're going. You are in an upward trend. Things are working out in your favor. You could be revisiting an old job you used to work at, and maybe this is where you could be thinking about being rehired, perhaps, and getting a promotion. But you're going to be getting in the company of people and having the right connections working in your favor. The Seven of Cups, the Three of Swords, and the Two of Pentacles. Let's get on with the Three of Swords. Three of Swords is that card of disappointment, grief, sorrow, betrayal, breakups, all kinds of things, divorces and things like that. You're healing through that. Okay, Taurus, this may be recent or maybe not, but you will heal through this and you're going to get through it. The Two of Pentacles says you could be juggling things. It could be your time, it could be your work life with your home life. It could be money. You could be moving money around, okay, in your bank accounts to use it to your greater benefits. But you could also be subjected to making two choices, two decisions, two offers, and two opportunities presenting yourself to you. Don't be afraid. Go after it. You may be feeling there's a lot of things overwhelming you right now. Wow, Taurus, you're really overwhelmed right now. There's so many choices and decisions that you have to make, but you will do it if you take your time and really think about what's going to work to your greater good. Remember, I always say this with this card, everything that glitters isn't gold, and if it looks too good to be true, it probably is. Take your time. Think about what's going to work out, last the test of time, and longevity. That's what you need to be thinking about here. Now, coming in with your help hurdle or your challenge, you've been given the card Forgive Yourself. Forgiveness isn't for others, it's for you. Free yourself from guilt and shame. Okay, so there could be something that you're hanging on to energy right now. Something might have happened in the past and now it's time for you to let it go. Okay, free yourself. When we carry guilt and shame and regrets and disappointments, it holds us back, right? It holds us back from moving forward in a positive direction. So let whatever's bothering you go. Throw it out into the universe. Ask the powers that be to take it from you. Let the burden go. Coming in with the Queen of Wands, the Knight of Swords, and that Ten of Pentacles. Stay determined, okay? She is the most confident and independent queen in the deck. She goes after her goals because she struggled very hard to get where she is, and she's not about to turn around and change that. She's going forward, upward. This is moving on in a positive new direction. There may be people who want to doubt her, and she just basically flips the bird at them and says, watch me. She's fearless. Stand in your independence and your confidence right now. You are a leader in your own right. The Knight of Swords says you're charging towards this new beginning, this new goal. You're so excited. But be mindful, because momentum's going to pick up real fast and things are going to move a lot faster than what you had thought. There may be a little bit of stress right now as you're trying to adapt to some new timelines and things that you have to do, but you're not going to be sitting around very much right now, okay? You have to move quickly towards this goal, but don't forget to review the details carefully so you don't slip up. Don't go signing the first offer. Don't go until you've read between the lines, okay? Be mindful, because I always say, consumer beware. Once the ink hits the paper, it's a done deal. You're thinking outside the box. You want to do something new, and you're defending what you believe in. This is an exciting time for you. The Ten of Pentacles comes in and says, wow, beautiful card. Beautiful card of happiness, prosperity, ultimate happiness coming in, right? This is a card of, making good and wise investments. It's a card of happiness within the family tree. It's great respect and mutual trust developing with you and your family, and the needs are taken care of. There's financial security when we get this card too. And it is a beautiful card of, marital wealth is also good here, okay? Your marriage, your relationships, if you're married, are really good. Your partnerships are good. Your family's good. Money's good. I mean, you don't get much better than this with the Ten of Pentacles. It's absolutely fantastic. Great stability and security. Now, coming in with messages from Spirit and your guides, you have been given the card, Fix Your Diet, Make Positive Changes, and Detox, okay? All right, it's time to fix your diet. Time to make some improvements and cut the crap. As they say, watch what you eat and detox the body or situation. Now is the time to get healthy. Whether the question is about work, relationships, your health, or investments, something needs fixing. Next, to the travel card, it suggests overseas travel in an area. So there's no travel here, so you're not going anywhere. Although you're making many choices to go in a new direction, all right? This is going to happen now. We're in the springtime, and it says it's happening now. You're wanting to get on a healthy regime. You're wanting to do some more exercise. You're wanting to get ready. Maybe you're planting a garden so that you can eat your own food so that it's a lot healthier for you as well. Beautiful. I feel like there's 2 cards here. So there is. We're going to get rid of that one because that's not the card that we wanted. Some of these cards are sticking for some reason. Okay, they're very old. What can I say? I wear and beat my cards up. Terrible on them. So, making mindful and wise choices about your health right now. Okay, I mean, let's face it. This is spring. We're going into summer. We want to be able to fit into our bathing suits or whatever, look good on the beach, whatever the case is. But this can also be to the benefit of your health. Okay, you might be fixing that. Now, they're saying, as I said, cut the crap, they say, get going after your goal here, and don't be afraid to do that. This is a perfect time because as we move into summer, all of those beautiful vegetables are available for us, and fruits are available for us to eat. Now, you've got the Ace of Pentacles, the Justice card, and the Devil. The Devil says you are going to make healthy choices here, getting rid of what's holding you back. This is the card of unhealthy, repeating bad habits or addiction, and maybe it's sugar, whatever it is. I certainly know I've been sitting there in front of the Netflix eating an awful lot of cookies and cupcakes and things. I'm just lucky. I'm walking 11 or 12,000 steps a day, morning and night, so that I can make sure I maintain my stability and don't gain weight. But not everybody has the time to do that. So the Devil says, let go of what's holding you back. Maybe you're going to make healthy choices and decisions about the company you keep, the energy that you have around you, and the foods that you're eating, and your personal health care. Now, the Ace of Pentacles comes in, and that says get ready for an opportunity. It could be job, career related. You could be getting a promotion, a bonus, a windfall of some sort. You could be signing legal, business documents and things. This is a card of a new opportunity. Wow. Justice is coming in for some of you, okay? And it's waved in your favor. You're moving on in a new direction. It's almost like you get a second chance. It's rebirth to go after something that's truly going to make you happy. Beautiful. If it's a legal issue, it's going to work out. I think it'll be a fair and equitable decision that comes to play. Now, look at this. Crazy. 4 zeros. It says limitless potential, transformation, security, trust, achievement, release, potential, success, and triumph. This is a powerful reminder that anything's possible. If you can dream it, you can have the ability to make it a reality. What someone else has can also be yours. Stay calm and trust that what is meant for you will come your way. Release any tension and embrace relaxation, knowing that your potential is boundless. So let go of those things you're not supposed to carry, those burdens. Coming in with that, you have the Queen of Swords, you have the Ten of Swords, and you have the Five of Cups. While you're moving on, she is the most independent. She goes solo. She relies on only her choices and her decisions. And if things aren't working out, or she's not seeing the return and the rewards for her hard work, she's out of there. She just says, she just closes the door behind her and moves on. This is you. You could be moving on, leaving your job, a relationship, a situation in your life, and now you're moving in a new direction, and it's going to be a better one. Okay, she closes the door to things that aren't working out, and she anticipates the future being brighter, and it probably will be, because she's headstrong and she's determined. The Ten of Swords comes in and says you're back on your feet and back in the game. Things were tough in the past, and maybe you felt restrained and held back and confined, but not anymore. You've learned from those lessons. You don't turn around. You're not going back in that direction. You could still be reminiscing and daydreaming and thinking about the past, the regrets, the disappointments, the how comes and the what ifs, but that's crying over spilt milk, my beautiful bulls. This card says just wipe up that spilt milk. Know that there's a prize at the end of the path here. Don't be afraid to keep moving forward. This is really a strong, positive reading. You taking over and being in charge of yourself and your choices and decisions right now. You're moving forward in a good direction. Just let that past go. Well, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus, this is your general tarot and oracle forecast for this week. And I wish you a great remainder to today and a beautiful, optimistic, healthy, happy, prosperous, and successful week. Always know I stand in this circle of love and light for you, and I'll see you soon, my beautiful, beautiful Taurus.